Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, then welcome to the messiest corner of the doll community, where we like to talk about all of the drama and all of the mess going on in the doll world today. Now, this video, I just want to talk about all of these dolls that are dropping that we're going to be getting later this year, I believe. Child, it's a lot, so let's go ahead and just dive right in. But before we do, if you guys like these kinds of videos, then make sure to let me know in the comments down below. And also, if you are not subscribed already, then hit that subscribe button. It's free. Like, why wouldn't you want to subscribe to me? Like, bro, we literally have the best doll YouTube channel on YouTube. Like, what the hell? But anyways, hit the subscribe button, like this video, and let me know what type of content and videos you want to see me post in the future in the comments down below. Now, let's go ahead and get into all of the new dollies. So first, let's talk about the new Powerpuff Girls, just because I want to get them out the way. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very disappointed in them. I'm very disappointed in MGA. I thought that they were gonna do a lot better. For some reason, they're just not really giving the Powerpuff Girls justice. Like, these dolls look weird, and I think it mainly has everything to do with the eyes. I just hate how the eyes look, especially Bubbles. Why is she so fucking cockeyed? Like, I don't understand what made them do that. If they all had like a side glance, then, you know, I would be a bit more sold on it. But the fact that Bubbles just has like this hella cockeyed look, I don't know. Also, the outfits I feel like are a little bit lazy. I don't know. The more that I look at them, I feel like, oh, well, you know, they come with pieces. They have details and stuff like that. But they just feel incredibly underwhelming compared to like the other OMG dolls. So to see this, I don't know. Like, they didn't have to give them the exact outfits that they were wearing, you know, in the teen versions or whatever. They could have judged it up a little bit. They could have added some more detail. I don't know. The outfits just look extremely underwhelming, especially Blossom's. And yeah, it's just disappointing. So between that and then also between the eyes, I'm just really not feeling these dolls. Also, I feel like they could have really ate with the boxes, but they just look really simple and plain and boring. And I hate the character art style that's on the boxes, or, you know, how they drew the characters on the boxes. It just looks really weird to me, especially Bubbles. And again, I feel like it's because of the fact that they made her cockeyed. But yeah, this doll line is giving very much budget, and I thought it was going to be giving deluxe. Like I said, I'm just really disappointed. Like, Bratz, oh my god, MGA could have really did a big one with this, and it's not giving. And then like their little dolls, the little the little LOL Powerpuff dolls, they're not giving either. Something about them is also just giving weird and just not quite right. I don't know. Overall, I give these dolls probably about like a 4.5 out of 10. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still gonna get them regardless. I thought about it a lot, and I do think I'll snag them, just not like ASAP. Like, I'm gonna wait a minute, probably let them go on sale first. I believe they will, because I don't think a lot of people are really excited about these dolls either, so I can definitely see them going on clearance quick. But yeah, this doll line was just really disappointing. But let me know how you guys feel about the Powerpuff OMG doll line in the comments down below. Next thing I want to talk about is the Dress to Impress dolls. I thought we were just going to get those little mini plastic dolls. But no, sweetheart, we are getting a whole ass doll line of Dress to Impress. And honestly, I'm very, very happy about it, because some of the dolls I think actually look really good, and I'm excited to get. I'm not a huge fan of the doll with the micro braids. She's just the ugliest looking one to me. And I hate the outfit. But everybody else is, oh my goodness, they actually did their thing with this. I love this. I'm here for it. Who is producing them? Are they Mattel dolls? Are they like Hasbro dolls? I don't know. If one of y'all can answer that for me in the comments down below, that would be great. I like the one with the pink and the blonde hair, just because she gives like a fun summery beach vibe. Also, I think she's really pretty. She just gives me a fun beach vibe, and I love that. I love everything about her except the necklace. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of throwing me off. I think the black doll is actually really pretty. I wish that the hair was darker. I'm not a huge fan of dark skinned dolls with like light brown hair, like Felicia, for example, just because I feel like it makes them look kind of odd. That's not, it's something that I never really understood. I wish that if they were gonna do that, then they would at least like blend it in with darker brown colors just to make it look a bit more natural. Just because of how off it looks. I don't know. I'm just not a fan of darker skinned dolls with like light brown hair or like chestnut brown hair. It just looks weird to me. But I do think that she's really cute, and I love the masquerade thing for her. I love her makeup, and the hairstyle is pretty itself. I'm not a huge fan of the headband though. But I just really wish that her hair came in a darker color. So this Lana person, I'm guessing she's like the mascot of Dress to Impress. And I only say that because I had seen this parody. It was by SimGM, if you know who SimGM is. But yeah, so she was on there, and I feel like I've seen her before. Like this lady just looked familiar. So I don't know, but playing Just to Impress, I don't think I've ever actually seen her. So is this Lana person like the mascot for Dress to Impress? Also, I love that they put her like in here, like they gave her a doll. That was really cute. I love when like main characters get dolls. But yeah, I think that she's cute. And I'm definitely going to be getting her regardless, just because like, you know, like I said, I love character dolls, especially like main character dolls. So yeah, we're definitely getting Lana, but I saved the best for last. Now, this doll, she's definitely the best. Like hands down, she's definitely the best one. Like they literally designed her to be the best one. I love the outfit. It's definitely given like my scene core, you feel me? It's definitely giving my scene core. But the main reason why I love this doll, and this is just a me thing, because the base of it kind of gives like Gaga vibes. Especially during like, you know, American Horror Story era, maybe like a tad bit of Born This Way, tad bit of Fame Monster. I don't know. It's just something about the base, you know, kind of pale skin, the platinum blonde hair, the dark cherry lip gloss. Like it's definitely giving like, you know, Gaga, just the base of this doll. And I feel like I'm just gonna have so much fun with that. So this, her and Lana and the black girl are definitely going to be the first three that I cop. Overall, I give this doll line a 6 out of 10. Now, next up, I want to talk about these Clueless dolls. First, we're going to talk about the Mattel version. Now, I don't know what prompted both doll lines or both doll brands, whatever you want to call it, doll franchises. What prompted both of them to make Clueless dolls at the same time? Is there some sort of anniversary going on? Does Warner Bros. Or in a Universal Studio, whatever the fuck Clueless is under, Viacom, shit, Paramount. So what's going on? Like, and what made them partner with both MGA and Mattel at the exact same time? Like, I don't know. I think that was very, very interesting just because like they're already rivals. So the girls are already going to be fighting to see like who's dolls sell better. I don't know. But yeah, this entire concept is just really interesting to me. Now, I immediately, when I first heard about it, I already knew like just right off the dome, Brax was going to end up doing a better job, and they did. But how lazy Barbie was, or Mattel was, with these dolls will forever have me pissed, just because I really hate the fact that for Dion, they used a mold that they already have, which is Brooklyn's, right? And then for Cher is just ugly as fuck. I'm sorry, that doesn't even look remotely close to Alicia Silverstone. They could have just kept the OG Barbie Faye. Actually, no, because I would have been pissed at that too. If they would have used Audley or Audile, whatever her name is, the new, what was supposed to be the new Barbie mode, I believe. If they would have used her, I could get behind it. But the fact that they used this ugly, nasty, hammerhead ass looking face mold, I'm pissed and I don't want this doll. The only reason why I'm going to buy it is for the outfit so I can make my own custom Cher doll. probably using Margot Robbie. Or I don't know. Maybe I'll find another girlie that looks a lot more closer to Alicia Silverstone than the one that we ended up getting. I think that she's ugly. I feel like this was lazy. They barely come with any accessories. And not even a doll stand, it looked like. These bitches don't even come with a fucking doll stand. They spent the budget for these dolls on the outfits. That's it. And we don't even get like a second outfit. We just get that one. This was horrible. Mattel, you could have kept this. You could have absolutely kept this. Like, that would have been fine. We didn't need this from you. You should have just let MGA handle it. Because MGA definitely gave what it was supposed to give. Now, not only do the boxes look way better, but I just feel like the presentation of the dolls is also just, to me, a bit more aesthetically pleasing, like a bit more eye-grabbing. And it could be just because the color of the boxes. But no, I think it has more to do with like the face screening. I really don't like the face screenings for the Mattel versions, but Bratz, MGA usually does a good job with their screenings alone. Like, they don't pussy out. They give them a cunt look. They usually give them a mug, you know, some real nice makeup. I really love how MGA does their screenings. I love this Cher doll. I do wish that she had a bit more of a dirty blonde hair rather than platinum blonde, but it's okay. I love the lipstick. It's giving like candy nude, glossy nude. I love it. It's just everything. Also, I love the fact that it comes with the second outfit. I'm pretty sure it's the outfit that she wore to the party towards, what was it, like the middle of the movie? I don't know. But I know Iggy was wearing it at the in the Clueless. Oh my god. In the fucking fancy music video. I think Iggy was wearing that. But yeah, I think that the outfit is really, really freaking cute. OMG. And I love that MGA gave Cher her pen. I think that was a really nice touch. Matilda ain't do that shit. It's on the box, but I don't think she actually comes with the accessory. And I could be wrong. Maybe I just didn't look hard enough, but I ain't see that shit. When it came to the MGA doll, I seen it right away. I'm like, oh, okay. They gave her pen. That was really cute. I love that. Obviously, MGA wins. Same thing with Dion. I love her little do-rag. That is cute. That is cute as fuck. I love the whole second outfit for real, for real. At first, I wasn't feeling it because of the shoes. I'm like, what is that? But no, I feel like this would be a look, and I cannot wait to get these and open them and play with them and play with these fashions. That's one thing that I really, really miss about just like dolls and doll collecting and stuff. I miss getting fun packaged dolls that come with second outfits and different accessories you can mix and match. Like, that's like the main point of having a doll, being able to play with, you know, fashions and stuff like that. Bratz was always really good at that. Barbie was at one point too, until Mattel wanted to make Barbie just this woke pinnacle of trying to be the most diverse Barbie doll. And sometimes it works, you know, but other times I just get irritated over the fact that y'all are so busy making dolls with freckles and fake limbs and heart monitors and all that, which is cute, but like, why don't they have articulation at least? You see what I'm saying? Y'all more worried about that and not as worried about actually giving your doll something decent to wear. For some reason, you send your designers out to Goodwill and you be like, let's see what, you know, the regular average person wears on a day-to-day basis. And you give them that instead of kind of, you know, giving them a little bit more to work with. Like, you just kind of give them a nice little one piece and 2 pair of white shoes, the same white shoes that you use for every fucking doll. I don't know. It's getting annoying and a little bit too repetitive. I wish Barbie would kind of go back to giving their dolls a bit more of a a full ensemble, you know, a full fashion ensemble, rather than just giving them something plain and calling it a day. You know, we make our dolls look like everyday people. That's why, you know, we're the best. No, I'm sorry, but that doesn't work in terms of a fashion doll. You see what I mean? But yeah, I love these dolls. Also, I noticed at the top corner how it has like the license. Is that supposed to be a reference for like Cher finally getting her license or something like that? I don't know. I could be way off. Or maybe I'm on to something. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below, y'all. I'm only asking because I haven't watched Clueless in a long ass time and I don't remember if that actually happens or not. But anyways, the third doll that we got from MGA and not Mattel, dumb bitches. Thank you, MGA, for giving us the third doll. Fuck you, Mattel. Anyway, I think that Amber is cute. You know, I love the outfit. The second outfit is kind of plain. But I do love her main outfit, her main ensemble, and the hats. Why did they do that shit to her hair? She looked like a clown. I don't know what their thing is, just like do they not have ginger hair in their storage unit anymore? Because I feel like they did the same thing to Katie where they gave her like red hair and not like ginger red hair. And it just looks kind of weird. Yeah, I don't like the shade of red that they used, because if I'm going to be completely honest, I'm not even trying to be funny. It looks like they dunked her in a bottle full of sweet and sour sauce. Like everything in the box looks that way because it's all that silky red color. You see what I mean? Cute, you know, but yeah, she looked like a bottle of fucking sweet and sour sauce. And I guess that's not a problem for those that love sweet and sour sauce. I mean, I do. I didn't want a sweet and sour sauce looking ass doll. I don't like that they made her hair that red. I think that they should have stuck with the ginger red like how she actually has in the movie. Um but yeah, that's all. Now, I don't know if I'm really allowed to talk about this yet, but fuck it. So some images were found of the new Wicked dolls coming up very, very soon. Last year, I believe they dropped the Wicked dolls in September. We are only like 2 months away from September. Right now, we're in July. And July, honestly, I feel like it's kind of flying by. I feel like the 4th of July was yesterday. Today is 7-11. So I don't know. That's crazy. But yeah. So, you know, after July, we have August, and then we have September. So these dolls are actually going to be dropping very soon. So right now we do have images, or some images of Glinda and Elphaba. They look really, really good. Okay, it's giving. I'm so excited for the second part of Wicked, especially the dolls. And I really, really, really hope they end up giving Bach a doll. Like, please, Mattel. I know 8 times out of 10 it's not gonna happen, because who is out here really asking for a Bach doll? Me, but like, who else? But yeah, I just really, really wish that they would make a Bach doll. I just feel like he was, you know, a main character in the story, and what I end up finding out later is that he is a bit more than just the main character in the story of Wicked, because, you know, such and such, if you know, you know, I'm not gonna spoil it, but yeah, I definitely think that he deserves a doll, you know, just because of how important his role is in the story of not only Wicked but also the Wizard of Oz. So like, why not? Maybe they will end up giving him one though. I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed. But anyways, Glinda looks amazing. Elphaba looks amazing. They all look amazing. Child, it's just Glinda is definitely giving me like just Disney princess vibes. Like, yes, Ariane. Oh my goodness, she looks so beautiful. I am very intrigued to find out what made her change her dress from pink to blue, but keep the wand pink. Like, I'm just very curious to understand the backstory of that. Elphaba looks amazing too. I think that she looked amazing in the trailer, and I love how the doll, like, mirrors how she looked in the trailer, just with like the crimps and stuff like that, you know, in her hair. I feel like this movie is going to be amazing, and this doll line is going to be amazing. I need them to give us just a tad bit more dolls than we got in the first go round. Hopefully we get another Jonathan Bailey doll. I love the first doll that I have of him. He is so handsome. The doll just looks amazing. And I love the outfit. I also love the build that they use for him. Like, please, please, please give us another, what's his name in the movie? Fierro. Give us another Fierro doll. The last doll that I have on my list to talk about is the new G3 Scalita doll, which I'm pretty sure everybody was blindsided bad. Like, we all kind of thought that G3 Scalita was pretty much just donezo, done for. We were never going to get her. But I feel like there were some hints and clues. Like, somebody had leaked a photo of like the prototype for her G3 body mold, and it was pretty much like how her G1 is, where she represents a skeleton, and you know the G3 body mold end up being the same thing. I am so happy about this, and this honestly gives me hope for a few things. One, they're going to end up doing so much better with just like the character designs. Two, the dolls that we thought were canceled or weren't going to come out actually are. They're just kind of taking their time. For example, Howleen and Gil. Now, I know a lot of people are still probably going to say that Gil isn't going to get a doll because they're like, well, Mattel already said that they weren't going to do any more boy dolls for G3. I don't believe that to be true. And I don't think it was ever actually stated by them. I think it was just kind of like a hypothesis everyone ran with. I don't think that's true. I think they're going to end up doing more boy dolls because it just doesn't make sense not to. Like, you're going to keep doing all of these characters, but like, you're just going to keep excluding the boys, and this is supposed to be a diverse, all-inclusive doll line. Like, no, I'm sorry, but I'm just not going for that. Maybe they'll end up doing new boys and they won't do like the boys that were in the show, but I don't believe that either. I think that Gil is going to come out with the doll probably at the beginning of 2026. That is my hypothesis. It doesn't make sense for them not to, especially because he was already in the lineup to get a doll. I do believe that production for him has started. It's like the same thing with Scalita. A lot of people thought that it was dead. Something had came out that actually, you know, told us that Howleen, Scalita, and Gil were supposed to get dolls, but we never ended up seeing them. I don't think that they were canceled. We just didn't see them. Now we're getting a G3 Scalita. So to me, it's like, okay, so the dolls that they said, or you know, the community tried to get us to believe were canceled, I don't think are actually canceled. They're going to end up coming out with more dolls, just like, you know, one at a time, very slowly. They're taking their time, and that's okay. But also, I'm happy about this because I'm also happy about the fact that they chose to drop her like during this time. Like, they didn't actually like drop her. Like, she was just announced or leaked or whatever. Just because everyone kind of just thought that we were only going to get Nephra and Cupid this year. Like, those were the only two new characters we were going to get this year. But Mattel was like, psych, nope. We got a new character for you, and it's one that y'all have been waiting for a while. It's Scalita. Like, that's exciting to know that they are in the studio working on dropping new music. So yeah, I'm very happy about that. It makes me very hopeful. I really do think that we're going to get Gil. And I know y'all probably like, why do this motherfucker keep talking about fucking Gil and his G3 doll? Like, get over it. I'm sorry, but I can't. I feel like he deserves his doll. They could give us his doll, just one more doll of him, maybe one more Claw doll, and then I'll be fine. Then you can, you know, shut down boys forever. Like, I won't care after that. I really want my G3 Gil doll, and it just makes sense because I feel like they already went into production anyway. But the reason why I'm so hell-bent on Gil is because he is the only character out of G3, the show, and just, you know, the franchise in general, that I prefer over their G1 version. I think, is there another one? I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah, if I did, I would remember. I feel like Rebecca will also end up being like that. Rebecca and Rochelle. I feel like they're going to end up doing a big one on them. But I also need them to do their big one on Gil. Like I said, I feel like Gil Weber, G3 Gil Weber, is the only, in my eyes, the only one that has a better design than their G1 counterpart. So yeah, I'm gonna need for them to run up that doll. But anyways, that's all of the doll talk that I have for y'all today. I just wanted to talk about some of these new dolls because there's a lot going on. I still got to make a whole video for all of these damn Bratz dolls. Child, I don't even feel like it. Y'all may not even get it. I'm working on so much. I just wanted to talk about this stuff because it was sitting in the back of my head. But that's all I got for y'all. I love you guys so much. And if you love this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button and like this video. Comment down below which doll you're most excited for coming out at the end of the year. I love you guys and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.